Welcome home, it's good to see you. My name is Jerrel, this is Mountain Home. Recently, a friend of mine asked me to set up a mandolin for his wife. They had purchased this, and they weren't sure why it wasn't playing at all. It wasn't making any sound. They had ordered this off the internet. It had turned out the bridge had come separate from the body and was floating around in the packaging. He almost threw it out. So luckily, after he gave this to me, I let him know, hey, the bridge is missing. He found part of the bridge, and he only gave me the top half. It was missing the bottom half. And so then I said, hey, there's another piece that's floating around on there. So luckily he checked the packaging again before he threw it out and was able to get the second piece. So with these entry-level mandolins, you generally have to always have someone do setup. I lowered the height of the nut here. It's absurdly high. Entry-level mandolins are not set up. They're extremely uncomfortable to play. So I've lowered that, kept the action nice and low. What is very specific about this is he asked me to set it up like an ukulele. His wife already plays ukulele. It would be very difficult for her to learn how to play a new tuning with mandolin. He said, can you tune it as an ukulele? And I said, I'll try and see what happens. So what you've heard is the end result. These are the strings that came with this instrument. These entry-level mandolins generally come with light gauge strings, so it's quite floppy. Even with medium gauge strings, this would still be quite loose, so you can tune your mandolin as an ukulele, but I strongly recommend using medium or heavy gauge. If you can find heavy gauge, that would be best because these strings feel very slack. They're quite loose. The instrument is built to take a certain amount of downward force, and without that full tension, it doesn't really get the full voice of the instrument out through the vibration. So if you are tuning this as an ukulele, that is GCEA. That is linear tuning, not re-entrant. That's a low G CEA. You absolutely can, even with light strings. It sounds flimsy and floppy, so medium or heavy, I strongly recommend heavy gauge strings. You absolutely can tune your mandolin as an ukulele. So for ukulele players, if you want to branch out and you want to have other instruments in your arsenal to give you a different voice, but you think you would have a difficult time learning the tuning of another instrument playing in fifths, then I recommend a mandolin tuned as an ukulele. Great. I hope this has been useful to you. Take care of yourselves. Be well. We'll check in again soon. Come home again soon and I'll leave the porch light on for you.